Ooh, I'm scratching my head on this one, on this conviction. But I'll tell you what, one of the most frequently issues that gets convictions reversed is this prior acts. That really, I look at the three areas. He's arguing prejudice because of a lack of severance on the assault and the murder, the prior allegations of abuse, and the statement that kind of really may go into sort of that area. And that is where, as prosecutors, you really want to convict on the actual facts and allegations of the incident itself. Generally speaking, history is prohibited from coming in unless there's a very specific rule of evidence that allows it in. Usually it's 404B that we use throughout all of these states. And if there's relevance that is needed, probative evidence, lack of mistake, it goes to purpose, there's a pattern, things like that gets decided before the trial, then it gets allowed for those particular reasons. So when I look at this appeal, I see sort of that thread going through all three about prior abuses and prejudice that the defendant is arguing. But just because they accept this appeal doesn't mean it is getting reversed either. The prosecutors have to bring the witnesses that have the personal knowledge. And unfortunately, they don't get to pick their witnesses. They don't get to pick the spouse of a defendant on a child abuse case. Let's not forget, Adam did not even appear at trial. I mean, you could imagine what the jury thinks about that. He wasn't in court for the testimony. He wasn't in court there. He was still in his jail cell when they were brought over, something that we were all talking about when we were watching that. But again, this 404B evidence for prosecutors is dangerous. And really, as prosecutors, and I've dealt with this before, do you need it? Do you really need to bring in the prior acts to support your allegations? Because certainly this is a very, very dangerous area when it comes to appeal, when appellate courts are looking at this and they're asking the same question. Was it needed? Did it override the prejudice that it brought to the case?